Hi Freewrite family! Welcome to episode 5 of How to Use Traveler Like a Pro. Last week, we talked about how to navigate and manage documents on your device. This week, we're going to be talking about the console screen. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with the console screen, Freewrite and Traveler both come with a secondary screen below the main writing canvas called your console. What the console does is it provides the user feedback about their writing session and the device itself in a way that doesn't clutter the writing environment. Your device currently comes with 6 different console screens, each with their own unique function. We do have plans to add more screens in the future, so do keep an eye out for that. Now, let's talk about how to make the most of the status screens on your device. When you turn on your device, your default status screen will display basic device information. On the screen, you can see the date, the folder you're currently on, your language, your connected email account, and your charging status. If your device is plugged in and receiving charge, you will see 2 lightning bolts at the sides of your screen. If your postbox is connected to a third-party platform like Dropbox, this screen will also display the sync location of your folder. A useful trick, you can actually check your Wi-Fi connection status by looking at the 2 lines on the sides of your email. If the lines are solid like so, you're securely connected to Wi-Fi. If the lines are broken, you're not connected to Wi-Fi and your drafts are not syncing to Postbox. And this is what the broken lines look like. This is a good way to tell at a glance whether or not your device is connected to Wi-Fi. If you're offline, don't worry. All your writing will sync to the cloud the next time you're connected. To rotate status screens, simply press Special. This takes us to our second status screen, which displays document stats. As you can see, this screen shows you the word count, the character count, and the estimated reading time of the document. This display is helpful for when you're drafting documents such as essays or articles with word count requirements. And the reading time estimate is also useful to include in articles or other publications. And it comes in handy when drafting spoken word pieces as well. The third display here is a minimalist analog clock. Quite straightforward. The fourth display is simply a digital clock showing time and date in a 24-hour format. The large circle displays the hour, and the smaller circle displays the minute. The fifth display here is a sprint timer. Now, this is great for morning pages or anytime you want to challenge yourself to write as much as you can in a set period of time. For those of you familiar with Sprinter, this is Sprinter on your device. The sixth display is a blank screen for the ultimate distraction-free writing experience. Pro tip, hold Shift while pressing Special, and this way you can cycle through the status screens in reverse order. In addition to the 6 status screens we just discussed, you can also find useful information about syncing status and battery status on your status screen simply by holding down the spacebar to access the heads-up display. The battery bar, as you can see here, displays the current battery level on your device. If your device is connected to Postbox, the message "Drafts synced to Postbox" will also be displayed under the battery bar. If you're using your device offline, the display will let you know when your device last synced to Postbox. Similarly, the status screen will let you know whether your draft has been successfully sent after using the Send to Email function. If your draft was sent, the message "Your document has been sent" will appear on your screen. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of How to Use Traveler Like a Pro. As you can see, the console screen displays quite a bit of useful information about your device. We hope you've learned something new about how to make the most of the console screen on Traveler. Next week, we're going to be talking about the power button commands on your device, so be sure to tune in. For more information about how writers like yourself have more than doubled their writing output using Freewrite and Traveler, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Happy writing, and see you next week. The voting period for our Into Focus writing competition has officially begun. Read our top picks and don't forget to submit your vote to help us pick the winner of our Freewrite Family Writing Contest. Remember, you determine who the winner is, so don't forget to vote. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next week.